Love with you is a sacred journey. Marriage is the map we follow. I want our love to be a lighthouse for lost souls seeking home. Marry me so we can build a sanctuary where our hearts can finally rest. Our vows will be the sacred fire that keeps our love alive and wild. I want to marry you and celebrate the beauty in every scar we carry. Together, we can make silence the loudest expression of our love. Marriage is the sacred space where two souls learn to breathe as one. I want to marry you in a moment where words fall short and hearts speak. Our love is a cosmic dance. Marrying you is the rhythm of my soul. Marry me so we can be the miracle two broken hearts create. I want to promise you the stars, knowing our love is brighter than any light. Our love is the quiet revolution. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. To marry you is to promise to hold your heart as tenderly as the universe holds mine. I want to marry you so our souls can finally rest in eternal embrace. Marriage is the sacred vow to love, even when the world tries to pull us apart. I want to marry your silence, your laughter, your fierce and tender soul. Our love is the poetry the stars have been waiting to hear. Marry me, and let's make forever a place we create every day. I want to marry you and carry your heart like the universe carries light. Together, we can build a sanctuary where love is the only language spoken. Marriage is not an end, but the sacred beginning of our infinite story. I want to marry you in a moment where time pauses and souls collide. Our love is a sacred fire. Marrying you means never letting it fade. Marry me so we can be the light that guides each other home. I want to promise you forever, even if forever is just a fleeting breath. Together, we'll write a love story that echoes through eternity. Marriage is the dance where two souls become one sacred flame. I want to marry the quiet strength in your eyes no one else sees. Our love is the universe's most beautiful secret. Marry me to share it. I want to build a home where our hearts can heal and grow wild. Marrying you is my sacred promise to love fiercely and endlessly. Our vows will be the sacred fire that keeps our love alive forever. I want to marry you and hold your heart gently through every storm. Our love is a silent prayer whispered by two souls meant to be. Marry me so our hearts can create a universe only we understand. I want to vow to you a love that transcends all time and space. Together, we become a sacred song that even angels long to hear. Marriage is the promise to cherish your soul when words fall away. I want to marry the depth in your silence no one else hears. Our love is a sacred fire. Marry me and keep it burning bright. I want to promise you forever, even when forever feels impossible. Marry me and let's create a love story that defies every ending. Our souls are threads woven into a tapestry only love can unravel. I want to marry you in a moment where nothing else exists but us. Marriage is the sacred dance where broken hearts become whole again. I want to hold your hand through every shadow and every light. Our love is the quiet miracle that keeps the stars in the sky. Marry me so we can be the home that heals all loneliness. I want to promise you my heart, fragile yet fierce, forever yours. Together, we build a love so fierce it shatters all fear. Marriage is a vow to love you even when the world forgets how. I want to marry your soul's light and hold it close in darkness. Our love is the sacred fire that warms the coldest nights. Marry me and let's write a story only the universe understands. I want to promise you a love that never forgets to breathe. Together, we become a sacred flame that burns through every doubt. Marriage is the place where our souls learn the meaning of forever. I want to marry the quiet strength that lives behind your eyes. Our love is a prayer whispered beneath the breath of stars. Marry me so we can be the sanctuary where broken hearts find peace. I want to promise you a love fierce enough to heal every scar. Together, we become a poem the universe reads in sacred silence. Marriage is the sacred vow to love you, unshaken and untamed. I want to marry you and carry your heart as my own sacred treasure. Our love is the fire that dances even when the night is darkest. Marry me, and let's be the light that guides lost souls home. I want to promise you a forever that even time can't unravel. Together, we build a love that is wild, tender, and eternal. Marriage is the sacred rhythm where two hearts beat as one. I want to marry your silence, your storms, and your fierce gentleness. Our love is a secret the universe keeps in its deepest breath. Marry me so we can create a world where love never fades. I want to promise you a love that never stops reaching for the stars. My dear, my heart whispers your name. Let's vow to heal the world together, one promise at a time. My love, marriage isn't a chain but a sacred dance of souls becoming one. When I see you, eternity feels too short to say I do. Our love is a quiet rebellion against loneliness. Marry me and let's be infinite. I want to build a home in your heartbeat where silence speaks louder than words. Let's vow not just to hold hands, but to hold each other's shadows too. Marriage with you feels like the universe finally taking a breath of relief. The altar calls, but it's your soul I want to stand beside forever. In your eyes, I see the promise of forever. Marry me and never let go. Two broken souls merging into a perfect whole. That's the marriage I want with you. I don't want a perfect love. I want our real love, messy and sacred. Marry me not to change you, but to celebrate every fierce, beautiful part of you. Our vows will be the poetry that even stars pause to listen to. I want to grow old with you, collecting scars and stories like sacred relics. Marriage is a promise to dance through storms, hand in hand, heart in heart. My love, the universe aligned just for us to say yes to forever. Marry me, and let's turn the silence between us into endless conversation. I want your name next to mine on a love story written across time. Together, we can make ordinary days feel like divine miracles. Let's marry and become the sanctuary where broken hearts find home. I want to marry you not to complete me, but to honor who we already are. Our souls are a wildfire. Let's promise to keep burning together no matter the rain. Marrying you means choosing love every morning, even when the world feels cold. In your arms, I find the home my restless heart has been chasing. Promise me marriage is not a destination, but the beginning of forever's journey. Your love is a sacred vow I'm ready to wear every day like armor. I want our love to echo through generations, a timeless song of hope. To marry you is to dance with fate and never look back. With you, every I do feels like the universe whispering its blessing. Our marriage will be a rebellion against fear, a celebration of brave hearts. I want to marry your light and your shadows. Both are my home. Let's promise to grow wild and free together under one sacred sky. The bond we share is more than vows. It's the soul's quiet surrender. I see forever in your eyes, and it's the only place I want to live. Marry me so we can write our love in constellations and stars. Our marriage will be a sanctuary where silence and love speak louder than words. Loving you is an endless poem. Let's make marriage its most beautiful stanza. I want to marry you in a moment where time stands still and hearts align. Together, we'll turn ordinary days into sacred rituals of love. Marrying you means choosing us, even when the world tries to pull us apart. Your soul is my compass. Marriage, our journey into the unknown and the divine. I want to be your safe place when the world feels too heavy to carry. Our love is a quiet miracle. Marry me, and let's witness it bloom forever. I want to marry the way your soul smiles when no one is watching. Let's make a vow to love fiercely, even when silence falls between us. Marriage is not the end, it's the sacred beginning of our forever story. To marry you is to promise my heart will always find its way home. With you, love is a revolution. Marriage is the sacred battlefield we choose. I want to marry you in a world that often forgets the magic of love. Our vows will be the light guiding us through life's darkest storms. Marrying you means weaving our souls into a tapestry of trust and hope. I want our love to be a sanctuary where broken hearts find peace. Marriage with you is a sacred dance, imperfect, wild, and eternally ours. I choose you today, tomorrow, and every day after, in every lifetime. To marry you is to embrace the beautiful chaos of love's endless mystery. I want to build a love so fierce, even time will bow in respect. Marry me so we can be the poetry that heals the world's wounds. Our love is a quiet promise, whispered between heartbeats and breath. I want to marry you under the watchful eyes of the stars and angels. With you, every moment feels like a sacred vow to the universe. Marriage is not about perfection, it's about the courage to love despite everything. I want to marry you and carry your heart like the universe carries light. Our love is a sacred fire, burning steady through every season of life. Marry me so we can write a story where love is always the hero. I want to promise you forever, even if forever is just a fleeting breath. Our souls are intertwined in a dance that only marriage can honor. Marrying you is my rebellion against a world that fears vulnerability. I want to marry the quiet strength in your eyes that no one else sees.